If your family's hot and miserable, just add an AC tune-up for only $109 from Premier Heating and Air, and you'll be cool and happy. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Hello folks, welcome to the Vinson Voice, a weekly program. We tell you what's happening here at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center in beautiful Dublin and Lawrence County, Georgia. I'm your host, Dr. Frank Jordan. And on our first segment today, you know I always want to include something on whole health every week. And why? Because whole health is the way we should have been doing health care forever. If we could go back centuries and start it out right, it would have always been holistic health care, because every aspect of someone's care is critical to their outcomes. Well, we know that at VA, and so we're ahead of the game on that. Our whole health folks are innovative, creative, they're evidence-based. If it works for somebody, they're going to find a way to incorporate it. You can believe that. And one of those people who's doing that is Miss Barb Keating, who's here with me today. Now, Barb, what do you want to talk about today?
I would like to talk about Tai Chi, or we call it Tai. Some people may call it Tai Chi.
Tai Chi, that's right.
But you may hear that. But we've just been recently trained. That's right.
Something like that.
We've been trained for both. We'll work on that form.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
But so for the employees and for the veterans, and we're implementing that. We've just started it last week, actually. So we have that available, and it's applicable for many different types of people. We learned how to do it standing in a chair, and also we have wheelchair too.
That's right.
So yes, so for anybody, and also even in our CLCs or even people with the caregivers, if you have somebody at home who's bedridden, some of these things can even be done in the bed.
That's one of the coolest things about these new modalities you guys are coming up with, whole health, Barb. Because literally, I don't think we have many that can't, if any, that can't be done from a seated position or a lying position. I mean, you guys you teach all kinds of different ways. We've done it on virtually on Microsoft Teams and other modalities. So, you know, our telehealth now is a big thing, and whole health just seems to be, thankfully, integrated into everything we're doing here at the VA.
And they are offered both virtually and in person, so whatever works best. And we have found that we have been able to actually reach more veterans through our virtual.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because some of them are homebound, some of them, we cover 49 counties in Middle and South Georgia, so some of them are out in the far-flung rural areas of the state that I like to ramble around and visit. And they just can't come 100 miles, 200 miles sometimes, a couple times a week, but they've all got computers, they all got smartphones, so yeah, that's cool.
Some of the forms that we have learned, and it has been developed specifically for the VA. This is a VA, I know, right? Very
nice,
specialized.
very nice.
Dr. Zibin Guo actually is the one who has developed this and is teaching this to us throughout the VA. And so we have a form for low back, which most people have that problem. Neck and shoulders, we have a rehab. And then also a 7 form, which is a moving form where we move the feet. Yeah,
Tai Chi is very fluid, almost like a dance, but it's derived from a martial art, but it's very much like a dance. And you see, I know I've done some research over the years on it, and you see folks all over China and other places in Asia doing Tai Chi in the morning like some people would do other exercises.
Absolutely. So Tai Chi is actually, in China, is their national exercise.
That's right.
It was developed from, you're absolutely right, from a martial art to this exercise form. And it's just a very gentle, this one is called Wave Hands Like Cloud, or you may hear it Cloudy Hands. And it's developing that movement from the torso, and we use the breath. So, and it's strengthening, it helps with balance, it helps with the immune system, the circulatory system. It also helps with that mindfulness. You know, we keep pulling that power of the mind back.
That's right, that's right. Mindfulness and everything. And you know, that's interesting. I tend to be, you know, by nature, I'm a very literal guy. And so years ago when people were talking about things like meditation, mindfulness, when I used to study really hard martial arts type stuff for self-defense, and I would see things like Tai Chi, and I was skeptical. And I said, I don't buy it. But then I developed a research mindset. I said, you know what, I'm not going to question something, I'm going to go question it, interrogate the research and see what it says. And it turns out all of this stuff is hard research-based, evidence-based, and that's all we do at the VA. So, you know, once I saw the hard science behind it, I was sold. and Tai Chi is just one of them. But mindfulness, you guys do that. We do that every day for our staff, and
We do.
yeah, you guys are just doing fantastic stuff.
We're trying, and we're incorporating more and more depending on the needs of the people that we serve, our veterans and our employees. A part of the Tai Chi program was we also learn Qigong.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
So Qigong, and Qigong is it is like the predecessor to, it's kind of what came first, Qigong or Tai Chi.
Yeah.
But it is, again, another gentle movement, working more with the breath and developing the different systems, strengthening the systems for the heart, the lungs, the kidney, the spleen. So.
And one of the things that years ago kind of tripped me up about Tai Chi and Qigong and that kind of stuff was I was in karate style. Now we incorporated a lot of jiu-jitsu type stuff and all that, but all of it was very hard, very fast, very energetic. We'd have 10-15 minutes of this stuff, we'd be sweating, we'd be go work out. And so I was a little doubtful of Tai Chi about its actual physical results until I started really studying this. And I think the way to describe it for me is it is a nice, slow, even, low-stress way, just like rather if you're a person who used to run, but now you're getting a little older, your knees are problems, and now instead you've learned the value of walking. It's the same thing with Tai Chi. It turns out it's amazing how just that fluid, slow body movement helps you to have a physical.
It's actually more beneficial for the body.
Yeah.
It's more beneficial to do it slow
Right.
and controlled and working the breath than it is to do a more vigorous.
Because it turns out that just the movement is what's important.
Absolutely.
It's the movement, getting going. And some of the hard stuff I used to do, my joints are paying for it now. You're 58, it's different when you're 28. And it turns out Tai Chi is so I used to be a runner and ran 6 to 8 miles all the time, and it did a number on my joints. But then I said, well, let me try walking. Well, guess what? I could get a really great workout from walking, and it's a lot lower stress. And so Tai Chi is the same way.
Absolutely, and Tai Chi also has that restorative factor too. So if you are having complaints with arthritis and different other things that are going on in your body, or recuperating back from surgery, this can help.
That's right. That's right. And that's a big thing, the rehabilitative aspects of Tai Chi. I love that. And again, I just love, I wish we had a separate show. We'd just do a whole health, Dublin VA whole health show. That would be cool. Well, we're going to do a segment every week, at least one, I promise you, because this is good stuff, folks. And don't forget, even though the Department of Veterans Affairs is here for our veterans, as we should be, and their families, don't forget that the resources we put out there on the internet are available to anyone. You don't have to be a veteran. If you're curious, just go put in Veterans Affairs Whole Health, watch this TV show. And a big thing is get on our Facebook page, Dublin VA Medical Center, and check it out, because virtually everything we do here and anything important happens across the VA is going on that Facebook page almost immediately. So it's just a smorgasbord of cool information, and then do what I call a patriotic act and share that information, because you never know. If you'll like that stuff and then share it with other people, you may be reaching a veteran somewhere, didn't know they were entitled to benefits, didn't know what was available to them. You may change a life. So again, get on our Dublin VA Medical Center Facebook page, like and share that stuff, and help us get the word out. So Barbara?
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here.
Thanks.
Appreciate all the good stuff you do.
Tai Chi on.
Tai Chi on, Qigong on, mindfulness on, all of it. Drum circles on, yeah, all of it. Labyrinth on. Labyrinth.
There you go.
Yeah. So if you're curious, come on out sometime and talk to Barb Keating. She'll be glad to fill you in, tell you what we're doing, and we do our best to help you take a holistic approach to your health care. And folks, we'll be right back with more Vinson Voice.
School's back in, and we all know what that means.
Let's go to the end. Oh! God, get him
Whether
up.
it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Line up in that first group right now.
The scouts say we can't catch, throw, or run well, but they all agree we sure do sell cars well at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity.
And it's lighter than air.
When you install natural gas appliances,
You can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $7,500.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
Use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking.
it's a luxury.
We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered.
We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Call your gas guys at 478-277-5048.
Hi, I'm Mark Tarpley, Color Supply and Engine Service. Bad Boy Tractors. We're building on the legacy of Bad Boy brand, introducing a brand new line of small, medium-sized tractors that maintain our history of combining power, performance, and build quality while delivering highest value in their class. With a tractor size to fit any farm or property from landscapers to ranchers, Bad Boy Tractors are positioned to be workhorses in the field. Coupled with our line of Bad Boy implements, cutters, you are all set to make your workday feel less of a chore. Come visit us at Cullen's Engine Supply, 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin, or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Now here at the Dublin VA Medical Center and around the VA system, 152 medical centers across this great nation, we got a lot going on. We do a lot of different things for veterans. We're always searching for that latest program, that latest innovation. We respond to what our veterans ask for and what they think we need to be doing. We listen to our employees, hey, we need to do this for the veterans. And one of those things we've done in recent years that I really love is peer support. And I got one of our peer support specialists and a good friend of mine, Mr. Ron Johnson, here today. And Ron is a peer support specialist. Ron, tell us a little bit about what the program does for veterans and why it's so important.
So the peer support program was instituted 2010. We're a facility that we received ours in 2013. Peers are veterans reaching out to other veterans, connecting to veterans. They bridge the gap between providers and staff.
Right.
So they need to cover that gap. The language that we speak, that veterans speak, the peers are able to pick up on it. So they can literally provide the quality of services that veterans need.
Almost like translation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I remember when the program came out, Ron, I was really impressed with it because I was a cop for 21 years. And one of the things I learned early was when I went to a situation, if I could establish some common ground for a conversation, if I could meet them on some level. I came from a very volatile and dysfunctional home myself, so that was I would use that my personal experience to establish contact with people who are in similar circumstances. Hey, I've been there. Let's talk about it. And that's what I like about peer support because you got veterans. You have to be a veteran.
Yes.
And you have to. I think you had to have used services, right?
You have to have you have to be a veteran. You have to have 1 year of mental health services, be it substance abuse, homelessness, PTSD, what have you. You have to have those services. In order to be a peer support. It's a veterans only position. And the great thing about peers here is when it was initiated here, there are a lot of things that we didn't have in place. Veterans Court, Accountability Court, I helped institute that in Macon.
Oh, cool.
In Houston County. Veterans Smile Day, where we provide free dental care for veterans who were unable to get dental care. So we've been able to accomplish a lot of things under peer support. And again, the peers know, or veterans know exactly what each other's need. So we meet them where they are.
There you go. I like that. You meet them where they are. And I like the Veterans Justice Outreach, the VGO program. I really like that. Because we find a lot of our veterans, they go through a lot, and sometimes they're not on their best behavior because of some issues. And so, but when that criminal justice system gets invoked, little things can become really big things and keep them from getting the treatment they need. So VGO helps to deal with some of that and keep them in programs.
And also we have to understand that veterans, and this is Department of Justice facts, veterans receive 20 times more time than a career criminal.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
First time.
Wow.
because they should know better.
Oh, okay.
According to the court system.
Ah,
But things happen. Again, when you
absolutely.
come from a region where you spent most of your time in combat,
That's right.
or you're
That's right.
transitioning from military to civilian life,
Right.
we live a structured life. So, you know, our temperament or our adjustment hadn't always, that transition piece had not always been there.
You know, and the transition, it's good you mentioned that, because the transition part is really fascinating me, because I remember when I got out of the Navy in 1990, I went from being responsible for people, millions of dollars worth of equipment and money and resources, have lots of responsibilities, expert in various fields, and I go out and then it's just over.
Right.
And back then there was really no transition.
No.
And it was a culture shock for me. I'm like, now I'm unemployed, I really don't have any prospects, what I do. But I'm glad to say DOD and VA are working really hard on that, and that's one of the things Peer Support
really
does.
did, yes. Because that transition piece is critical to veterans getting back to that quality of life. That
Right.
again,
No, that absolutely. So do me a favor before we get too far into it, Ron. Tell me, how can they contact Peer Support here if they need something? Get those benefits started.
So you can get what, in fact, we have peer services and homeless program. We have them in HUD, VASH, PCMHI. We have them in suicide prevention. Again, when I led the peer support team, the entire team was cross-trained across all spectrums of mental health.
Oh, that's cool.
So that they could be able to identify and help the veterans.
Yeah, so just call out here and ask for Peer Support, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I remember when the program started, it seems like there's this one person, I don't remember who it was, but it seems like there's one person, and now you guys got...
It's 5.
5, okay. So
I have been advocating for 15 more because
there you go.
We cover 49 counties.
That's right.
There are 175,000 plus veterans in our catchment area.
That's right. That's right. Only a third of whom, by the way, are getting their services.
Exactly.
And that's something we want to work on. A third of the veterans in our 49 counties are getting services when they're probably entitled to a lot. So if you're a veteran out there listening, or you know one, tell them to get hooked up for those benefits. It's so easy to do. You drop that claim, get it reviewed. Once the VBA gets you service connected, is what we call it, then you can come to the Veterans Health Administration and we will definitely take care of you. So what do you think the future is for peer support, Ron?
Across the nation, peers have grown.
Yeah.
I believe it's like 8,000 now.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's cool.
So,
8,000 peer support specialists. And you're Army.
Yes.
Hoorah, isn't that what y'all say?
Hoorah?
Hoorah. I don't know. In the Navy, we didn't really have a sound. We drank coffee and flew airplanes, stuff like that. All right, so we established that if you've got that common ground, you can establish rapport with that veteran right off the bat. Yeah. Do you find, has that been your experience? I know in theory it sounds good. Has that been your experience?
It has been my experience ever since I started. Again, I started as the vocational rehabilitation specialist.
Yeah, that's right.
But also I was already doing vet to vet, which is similar to peer.
Right.
And making a connection to another veteran.
Yeah.
We speak the same language.
That's right.
Regardless of what branch of service that they served in, we speak the same language.
That's right.
You know, we're going to talk trash to each other, but when it comes down to it, getting them the quality of help that we need.
Yeah, Navy guys are going to crack on the Army guys.
That's what we're going to do. Like
you and producer Greg Swartz, who I think he went in the Army when you could just sign your name. Wasn't there a time you could sign your name? I think that's when Greg went. Anyway, so I'm just kidding, Greg. All right, good job. Thank you for your service. But no, and I think that's fantastic because, they got that common ground. They don't, because sometimes our veterans come in, they've been abused by the world, and they really don't think anybody's there for them. But when they can make that immediate connection with a peer support specialist, I think that makes all the difference in the world.
You have to understand a lot of doors have been slammed in our faces.
That's right.
We help you open those doors.
There you go. Oh, I like that. Connect. Peer support specialists will open those doors for you or help you open those. I like help you better. Peer support specialist is going to help you open those doors. And everybody at the VA should be acting like a peer support specialist. When a veteran comes up, we know where to direct them, we know what to tell them, we know about our program services. So, Ron, thank you for what you guys do over there in peer support.
No problem.
I want you to keep it up. Don't slow down. Yeah, there you go. I'll learn this stuff. Folks, we'll be right back with more Vinson Voice.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask Curry Maffett Insurance in Dublin if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
You want to know why we ride? Maybe it's because everything looks better with a fresh coat. It's putting on your Sunday best and catching up with old friends. And who doesn't love going into the office? We ride because out here, we can be our true selves, dirt and all. Maybe that's why.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We are a full-line sales and service dealer for Can-Am Off-Road.
Hi, I'm Tom Domney, Dublin with Nelson Company. We're a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry. We're able to answer your questions and are ready to help you get the parts and equipment you need. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. Our showroom is complete with the latest styles and fixtures. Stop by and see us at 507 Airport Road or give us a call at 478-272-3585. That's Dublin with Nelson.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future? That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Vinson Voice. In this next segment, we'll be talking to social worker Marla Roach. And Marla you're now in Women's Health, Marla? Where are you at?
Women's Health.
Women's Health. And Marla's going to talk to us. Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up, October. Big thing across the nation, as it should be, but a very big thing for us in VA too. And Marla's kind of taking the lead on our events next month. So Marla, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What are some of the things we're going to be doing here at the Dublin VA?
Okay, well, before we get started into that, I wanted to share a little bit about women's health in general,
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
I may. And I'm the outreach coordinator for Women's Health. We serve a total of 6,422 female veterans.
Wow, and that number's come way up over the years.
It has, and it is a lot when you consider the 49 counties that that we serve. Breast cancer awareness is recognized every October. And this year, as I was, doing the research for the campaign and setting up the events, I was astounded by some of the stats out there. And one of them is that breast cancer remains the leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the United States.
Wow, that's a startling.
Second only to lung cancer.
That is startling.
That is. It accounts for 85% of cancer in women who have no family history.
Wow.
So breast cancer, 85% occurs in women who have no family history. And the three most common reasons that women do not, or I shouldn't say just women, let me be clear on that, women and men, although it's not as prevalent in men, breast cancer does occur in men as well. So, but the three most common reasons that people do not get mammograms, one is cost.
Yeah.
Second is fear, and the third is lack of knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
So the good news is cost. If you're a female veteran, we're going to pay for it.
That's right.
The VA is going to pay for our female veterans to have mammograms.
That's right.
So there's absolutely no reason why not. And the other good news is with technology changing constantly.
That's right.
It is a procedure that is typically known to be uncomfortable, but it's not any longer.
Yeah.
It's gotten better.
Yeah,
it's
that's
improved.
right.
So, second and third, fear and lack of knowledge. Well, that's why we're here.
Right.
We want to educate. That's our focus. That's our focal point this year. Is intervention, providing patient education about breast cancer awareness. We have a lot of resource materials to share, one of which I'm going to leave with media services here, and I'd like for you to post it. But this is a little shower instruction that you can actually keep in your shower, on your shower head. It has a punch out here, and it instructs you how to do self-exams and make sure that you're healthy. So as far as events, we do have several going on in the month of October. Fall Festival is October the 14th. That starts at 10 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, we're going to start our 5K Breast Cancer Awareness Walk. And that will start on the other side of the mental health building, Building 87, and take the outer perimeter of the facility, and we'll meet back up at the end of the walk at the flagpole in the front. And we'll have a brief ceremony about breast cancer awareness. We'll hear a couple of testimonials, both from breast cancer survivor and caregiver. So, and then we'll do a butterfly release.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be very interesting.
And everybody's welcome to come to that. We want you to get your groups together, get the family, get the kids. We're going to have a lot of activities for everybody. Lots of good food. We're going to have some free food. We have some good vendors out there. Lots of good information, games. We're going to have rides for the kids. So everybody's welcome to come on out and join us then.
Exactly. Yes. Also, our kickoff, I got a little ahead of myself. Our breast cancer awareness kickoff will be Monday, October 2nd, here in the main corridor of our VA facility across from the canteen. We're going to do a tree lighting ceremony. It's a Tree of Hope, and we'll again have two that will provide some testimonials, and we'll hang some inspirational messages on the tree. And throughout the month, we invite anyone that passes through, just general public, if you have something that you want to share with others as an inspiring message to get them through a tough time, put it on the tree, or in memory of. If you've lost a loved one to breast cancer, we want to honor them by recognizing them on our Tree of Hope. So,
all right.
Yep. And let's see, we're having a pumpkin contest. This is one of our team building activities for staff here at the VA, and in partnership with domestic violence, which is also the month of October.
That's right.
We're doing a pumpkin contest. So the idea behind that is team building, and we invite committees, teams, departments, service lines to enter. They have two chances. You can enter two pumpkins. You can do one for breast cancer awareness, and you can do one for domestic violence.
Oh, okay.
There will be a winner in each category, and then there will be an overall grand prize winner.
Cool.
And the grand prize winner team, service line department, will have a pizza party.
All right, that's nice.
So,
bringing awareness to breast cancer awareness and getting some good pizza. You can't beat that.
Yeah. So that kind of highlights a few of the main events that we're going to have through October. We will have some informational tables set up throughout the month.
That's right.
Sharing materials. If you have any questions, happy to leave my information as well as the program manager.
Go ahead and tell them, Marla. Tell them what your email address is. And
sure.
Any other information you want to share with them.
Okay. So you can reach me, Marla Roach, at Marla, M-A-R-L-A, Roach, R-O-C-H-E, at VA.gov.
There you go.
And my mobile work number is 478-484-5933.
Okay. And we're doing this in conjunction with some other local healthcare folks. Fairview Park, we signed a proclamation. The mayor signed a proclamation for us recently celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that was Fairview, and I can't remember who else.
I'm glad you brought that up.
It was in the Courier Herald recently, I remember reading.
I'm glad you brought that up, Dr. Jordan, because Peak Out Day is,
that's right.
is October the 4th. So we have special shirts, pink or navy.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a photo bomb.
That's cool. Do we know, Producer Greg, do we know where we're doing our photo, October 4th, what time?
Out in front of the flagpole where we usually do it at.
What time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. All right, people. This is not just the VA event. We're going to do our pink out photo. If you want to come out to the VA on October 4th at 2 o'clock, right at our flagpole. It's right in the front. You can't miss it. you can join us for that pink out photo. Again, October 4th, 2 o'clock. Join us for the pink out photo for Pink Out Day. We'd love to have you.
Thank you.
What else, Marla? What else, baby?
I believe that's it. I'm glad you brought that up.
Thank you. And folks, don't forget, VA has tremendous resources about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All you've got to do, and we want you to get this information anywhere, just get it. But just to let you know, VA, you can put in Veterans Fairs, Breast Cancer Awareness. I did it yesterday. Boom. You're going to get a website. It's going to give you a tremendous amount of information. That's not just for veterans. That's not just for Veterans Fast. For anybody who wants to Google, it's out there. That's in the webosphere or whatever. So get out there and get that information. This is such a preventable disease, and that's what we want to emphasize. You know, as bad as it is now, it used to be a whole lot worse. And the reason it's gotten so much better is because of early information, early education, early screenings, et cetera, et cetera. So don't wait, folks. I'm telling you, don't assume you're safe. Don't let that fear override good common sense. Get these screenings. Get in there and get that health care. And if you're a woman veteran, please remember you can reach out to our wonderful women's health team here anytime you want. I've seen this area grow over the years like crazy. Now they've got someone dedicated to outreach for women's health care. It's just fantastic to watch, and it's just been wonderful to see it grow. So don't waste those resources, folks. Reach out to us.
Please come see us. We're building 5B right here in the main facility. We also have women health providers in every CBOC.
They got a whole team. Got a whole team dedicated to women's health needs. Marla, thank you for being on the show. And folks, we'll be right back with more Vinson Voice.
Thanks.
My name is Jeremy Blackstock. I'm the head of school at Trinity Christian School. For over 50 years, our school has faithfully served the Dublin and Lawrence County community. If you are interested in learning more about Trinity Christian, visit our website or also stop by campus. We'd love to show you around. We'd love for your family to be a part of what we're doing here at Trinity Christian School as we endeavor to teach the truth every day. The Lord has blessed us, and we have experienced growth this year in our enrollment, but there are still plenty of spots available in K through 12th grade. So if you're interested in touring the school or interested in learning more about our application process, visit our website, tcsweb.org, or call us here at the school and speak with Dawn Lane, our admissions director.
Come see why more and more people are shopping the friendliest grocery store in town.
I shop at Piggly Wiggly.
Shopping for the freshest produce around.
I shop at Piggly Wiggly.
Shopping for certified Angus beef.
I shop at Piggly Wiggly.
We bag and carry your groceries to your car.
I'm Michael Wheelis, and we come to work every day to serve you.
And I'm Mike Wheelis, and we'd like to thank you for shopping at Piggly Wiggly.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin. You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. As I close the show each week, I like to remind you, get on that Facebook page, Dublin VA Medical Center. Like what you see and then share it. I'm telling you, you never know who's a veteran in your community who may not know what kind of benefits they've got coming to them and needs to apply, what kind of programs and services. VA is changing constantly, so what you knew a year ago may have no bearing on what you know now because we are constantly adding stuff, updating stuff. It's just an amazing, dynamic place to work. So get on that Facebook page and share what you see. And don't forget about events. We really want our community to come in and see what we're doing here and share what we're doing. You can help us get the word out about what we're doing, but we can help you too. So when you see those events like our Fall Festival coming up on October 14th, participate. And it's all on that Facebook page. We got all kind. Every year we have Flag Day events. We have Veterans Day, Memorial Day. We have our 9/11 remembrance. We have National PO Day. All kinds of cool events. And every one of them will be on that Facebook page. So jump on there. Also, I want my veterans and their families and everybody to remember the PACT Act. don't forget the PACT Act. It's a new legislation. It's a huge expansion of benefits for veterans related to toxic exposures of all kinds going way back. So check it out. If you're a veteran, and just file that intent to file, and then you can file that full claim later if it turns out that you're qualified. But don't even worry about it. Just get out there and file, because that PACT Act, I mean, this is huge, and we want all of our veterans to know about it and get on there. If you're a family member, a veteran may need a little help, it's easy to do, I promise you. I did it myself just to see how it worked. Took less than 10 minutes. It was fantastic. Also, My Healthy Vet. Now, this is a big one I always like to remind my veterans about. My Healthy Vet is an architecture. It's easy to sign up for. It's your own account. You can check things like prescriptions, get your medical, all kinds of, file your travel claims. It's just fantastic. I mean, it's easy to do. So My Healthy Vet, again, just Google that, search that, and you'll find it's easy to do. And don't forget, folks, get those benefits. We want our veterans to take advantage of everything they're entitled to. I think, you know, there's a lot going on in this world today, and we don't always agree with our politicians. But our Congress is doing a great job at enhancing those benefits for our veterans. So you need to take advantage of it. Don't leave money on the table, folks. Don't leave benefits unused. And then finally, September is Suicide Prevention Month. Now, I want you to remember, while we push this, we're working on reducing our veteran suicides to absolute zero. We don't want to tolerate any veteran suicides. But this is a national issue. Everybody needs to be aware of Suicide Prevention Month and know how you can help someone who may be in crisis. And it's easy to do. Again, if you just search for suicide prevention, you're going to get a ton of information you can use, but you're always welcome to go to VA resources too. We've got a suicide prevention site that gives good information. Again, that stuff, even though we're here to care for veterans, that information is on the internet, available to anyone, so we'll help you take advantage of it. So, folks, we hope you'll join us every week on TV 35 for the Vinson Voice. Until next week, I'm your host, Dr. Frank Jordan. We hope to see you then.
It's hunting season at Roach Farm and Garden. Roach Farm and Garden has a warehouse full of feed and seed. Pennington, Big Boss, ADM, 4S, FRM, and Antler Extreme. Even got the feeders to put it in. Food plots, we got you covered. Fertilizer, oats, clover, peas, and mixes. Take time to check out our huge concrete statue selection. Need deer lure? Fresh Voodoo always on the counter. We've got something for everybody at Roach Farm and Garden. 2 locations, Dublin and Wrightsville.
Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op offers a full range of communication products and services to its members in Lawrence County and surrounding areas. We take pride in being your total communications provider, and we work hard to provide quality services at the best prices. In addition to offering phone service, we provide high-speed internet and digital high-def TV. And we always strive to put our members first. Progressive Rural, your total communications company. Small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. ProgressiveTel.com. Call 478-984-4201 or stop by 890 Simpson Avenue in Rents. Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op. North, south, east, or west, Friendly Gus is on your way today. Fuel up with Friendly Gus's delicious breakfast, made fresh every day. Your wallet and your belly will thank you. Choose from our 20, 40, and 60-piece chicken finger and wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus, on your way today. Also shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson in Dublin for additional items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. We do financing, we deliver just about anything a customer needs for us to do, we do. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.